The role of sound and money mantras. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Money Magic series. Your voice prints wealth into reality. Speak it into form. Sound is the oldest technology of creation. Before the written word, before coins, before contracts, there were chants, tones, and spoken names. Every culture, from shamans around the fire to priests in marble temples, has understood that sound does more than express. It shapes. It carries frequency, vibration, and command. And when it comes to wealth, sound is one of the sharpest tools you can use to align your energy with prosperity. Think about how human beings first related to power. They didn't write it down, they spoke it. Kings made decrees aloud, blessings were sung, curses were spoken. Markets thrived on oaths, bargains, and the ritual shout of prices. The voice was contract before paper existed. The echo of that truth still lingers in how we use sound today. Every "I promise to pay" or "I agree" is a descendant of ancient ritual speech. Why does sound matter so much? Because vibration bypasses the skeptical mind. A sentence you think once may slip away. But when you chant, when you repeat aloud, the vibration imprints both body and subconscious. Neuroscience confirms this. Repetition of affirmations reshapes neural pathways, while speaking them aloud strengthens the effect through auditory feedback. Your ears hear your voice as external authority, which means your brain encodes it as more real than silent thought. This is why mantras endure. They aren't superstition. They are neuroprogramming. Consider the Sanskrit mantras that have resonated for thousands of years. The sound Om is said to echo the vibration of creation itself. Lakshmi mantras are recited for abundance and beauty. Tibetan monks chant long, resonant syllables not just for prayer, but to harmonize the very frequency of space. In Christianity, psalms and hymns use repeated verses to embed faith. In Islam, the 99 names of God are recited rhythmically, each one a sonic key to divine attributes. Every spiritual tradition uses sound to call reality into form. Wealth is no exception. In fact, money is already drenched in sound. Think of the ringing of coins, the chime of a cash register, the ding of a digital transfer notification. These are not accidental noises. They're sonic signals that wealth has arrived. Casinos engineer entire soundscapes of bells and dings to hook the brain into associating sound with fortune. Advertisers use jingles to link products with prosperity and status. Even stock markets begin their days with ritual bell ringing. Finance is already a symphony of sound magic. When you bring this into your own practice, mantras and affirmations become your instruments. Phrases like "money flows easily to me" or "I am aligned with abundance" are not cliches when repeated with rhythm and voice. They are programming. Each repetition lays down another layer of resonance, building a field that attracts corresponding experiences. The trick is consistency. A single declaration is a spark. 1,000 repetitions are fire. Numbers themselves can be spoken as mantras. Grabovoi codes, which we explored earlier, gain power not only when written, but when chanted. The sequence 5207418, repeated aloud, becomes a sonic spell for unexpected money. The rhythm of the digits, especially when intoned in a steady pace, locks into the subconscious in ways silent thought never could. Practitioners often report that chanting numeric codes out loud feels different, like tuning into a frequency rather than simply thinking about it. Sound also carries symbolic weight in specific tones and pitches. Low, deep sounds signal grounding and security, aligning with root-level financial stability. Higher, brighter tones stimulate energy, excitement, and expansion, aligning with growth and opportunity. Drums anchor abundance into the body. Bells open the space for circulation. Instruments themselves become wealth allies when used intentionally. Even in secular life, notice how voice changes reality. A salary negotiation shifts the moment you speak your number aloud. A debt agreement becomes binding once you say yes. A wedding vow alters the financial and legal structure of two lives at the moment it is voiced. Speech doesn't just describe money, it moves it. To practice money, sound magic. Begin with daily affirmations, said out loud. Choose a simple phrase that affirms abundance, and repeat it rhythmically for several minutes. Next, layer in chanting. Whether traditional wealth mantras like those to Lakshmi or numeric sequences like 318798 for steady flow. Speak them until you feel the resonance in your body. Finally, add ritual sound to your environment. Play prosperity mantras, ring a bell when money enters your account, or hum as you pay bills, affirming circulation. Over time, your entire soundscape becomes a wealth ritual. One of the most overlooked aspects is the emotional charge behind the voice. Flat recitation carries little power, but when spoken with conviction, gratitude, or joy, the vibration multiplies. Energy follows emotion. This is why hymns and chants are sung, not whispered. Volume, breath, and passion matter. They amplify the field you are creating. And consider how silence fits in. Silence is not the absence of sound. It is the container for it. Pausing between affirmations gives the subconscious time to absorb. Just as music relies on rests, mantras rely on silence as much as voice. The alternation creates rhythm, and rhythm is what trains the nervous system. In modern terms, your voice is the original programming tool. Before keyboards, before codes, before screens, there was sound. You speak reality into being, consciously or unconsciously, every day. If your speech about money is full of fear, I'm broke, I can't afford this, I'm drowning in bills, then that becomes your mantra, and your reality echoes it. The only difference between poverty spells and prosperity spells is choice of words. So the work is to reclaim sound, to treat your own voice as sacred instrument, to chant numbers, mantras, and affirmations not as superstition, but as wealth technology. Every syllable, every tone, every repetition is a seed planted in the field of possibility. Speak them daily, speak them with conviction, and speak them with awareness that your voice is not commentary. It is command. Your voice prints wealth into reality. Speak it into form, and let sound become the most ancient and the most immediate wealth spell you carry. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Manifestation series, where we don't just talk about manifesting, we master it. Because let's be honest, manifestation has been watered down, reduced to vague quotes, mood boards, and empty promises. But you didn't come here to wish. You came here to build a reality that hits different. A reality that responds to your frequency, your language, your alignment, and your decision to stop playing small. This series is not fluff. It's physics, frequency, and fierce creative power. Inside the Manifestation series, you're going to learn how to collapse timelines, shift identities, and speak worlds into existence, just like the greatest minds in history. This isn't just about being positive. This is about being powerful. Here's what you unlock inside. Vision to Reality, the Vision Board course. You've heard about vision boards, but you've never done them like this. This is a full energetic ritual, a precision-coded map for your subconscious, designed to bridge image, frequency, and strategy. It's not arts and crafts. It's blueprinting your future in visual form and turning it into matter. Time, quantum timelines, and why time isn't real. Manifestation doesn't take time. It takes alignment. In this module, I'll show you how time is just a mirror of energy and how to collapse timelines using choice, clarity, and vibration. Past, present, future, they're happening now. And when you know how to navigate time quantum style, you stop waiting and start receiving. Quantum jumping, instantly up level. Your next level life isn't years away. It's one decision away. In this training, you'll learn how to quantum jump, how to shift into a version of you that already has what you desire. This isn't fantasy. It's how high-performance creators, athletes, and spiritual masters leap beyond limits. Jump now. Land in power. Every word. The power of affirmations and spoken language. Words build worlds. In this course, I show you how to use affirmations like spell work, not just repeating empty mantras, but speaking with vibration, intention, and spiritual force. If you've ever felt like affirmations don't work, this will change everything. You'll learn to command your field, not just request from it. The greats, learning from the most exceptional minds in history. We're not the first to master this. In this legendary module, we decode the techniques, habits, and quantum genius of the world's most powerful manifestors, from ancient sages to modern icons. You'll learn how to think like the greats, move like the greats, and manifest like the greats. This isn't another feel-good series. This is a spiritual weapon, disguised as a manifestation course. It's made for leaders, cycle breakers, visionaries, and soul builders. You don't need another wish list. You need a system that teaches you how to bend reality. This is that system. So if you're ready to stop playing with potential and start creating results, welcome to your next level. The Manifestation series is open now. You know what to do. Let's build what they said was impossible and make it inevitable.